Hi and welcome back, and thanks for tuning in. So I've just got back off a wild camp, and as I got through the door, the wife said to me, "Oh, you've got a package." So I've opened it up and I've received a torch through the post, which I had agreed to show on my channel and just show some of my subscribers something about this torch. It is the Trustfire M22 charge and discharge magnetic torch. There it is in the box. Okay, I'm not being paid for this. They just said, did I want to include it in my channel, and I said, yeah, why not, send it to me, and obviously I get to keep the torch. So what we'll do is we will open up the box, we'll see what we get in the box, and then we'll crack on with the description of the M22. So let's open up the box to see what we've got. So opening it up, I can see that it's housed in a nice plastic container. Let's get out the torch. Oh, and on the bottom we've got instructions, a Type-C charging cable, a lanyard, and what looks like a spare O-ring. And then attached to the torch we have some sort of label. It's about taking the end piece off the battery, which I've already done. Okay, obviously that comes in transit, so the battery's not being discharged. So there's the torch. Compared to my hand, it's not too bad, and it doesn't weigh that much. I'll put up the specs of what it is in the description below for weight and size and length, etc. So then let's look at how we get the battery out. It's a simple operation of removing the end, and it has an 18650 cell battery inside. There it is. Obviously a rechargeable battery, 300 milliamps by Trustfire. 18650 written there. So that goes in. Ensure that obviously the male side is on the bottom, and then screw the end back on. Now the end is magnetic, so it will stick to any metal surfaces. You can stand it up, as you can see, it's not too bad, and the way it's designed, it will not roll, so you can put it on a surface and it won't roll. Coming along we have a grip, a gnarled grip. The actual torch itself is made out of grade aluminium. It's not too bad, it's not that weighty. Here we have the Type-C USB charging port. Just looking at this cover here, it looks like it could rip off and disappear somehow, but as long as you've got that down and you keep an eye on it, I would expect that would be okay. Make sure it's pushed in really tight. And then we have the lens itself. It's got a bit of a yellow lens to it, and the lens is quite deep, so it should give us quite a bright light. And then we have a small belt clip, okay, or utility clip, where I believe, yeah, it looks like that can be pulled off, and then that can be clipped into your trousers, your pocket, or any other piece of attachment that you want to attach it to. Next thing that we have is the on-off button here. It does have an LED indication in the middle that goes green, yellow, red to indicate the level of charge that you have. And that's quite ergonomic, and it feels nice, and it's level with the actual light itself. It does fit in the hand nicely. As you can see, that's in my hand, and it protrudes out. So yeah, however you wanted to use it, it feels quite nice in the hand and to hold. Also included on the bottom is there's some holes in the bottom here. Obviously that is for the lanyard to attach. You place that in and pull that through, so then you can actually have it in your hand, so you're not going to drop it, especially if you're walking or working near some sort of water source. So it's nice and secure, and the lanyard would be around your hand. In the instructions, let's just go over some of the specs. So in the moonlight mode, it's going to give you 2.5 lumens at 500 hours. That's quite good. In low mode, it's going to give you 100 lumens for 18 hours and 36 minutes. Middle mode is going to give you 500 lumens for 5 hours and 10 minutes. And then for high, 2250 lumens for 11 for 115 minutes, so that's not too bad. So let's have a look on the other side where we've got the battery indicator. Full power, the light will be green, and that is for to let you know that you have 70 to 100% power. Yellow, that means you've got medium power, so that means that you've got 30 to 70% power. And then red means you have low power, which is 15% to 30%. And then when when the red light flashes, then you'll need to charge it now because it's only got 5 to 15%. So let's move on to the user settings. So like I said, here's the button to turn it on and off. If you just press it quickly, then all you're going to do is just get a green light, and that's not going to turn the torch on. However, if you press it and hold it down for 1.5 seconds, then what you'll get is moonlight mode. And remember, moonlight mode, it has got a whopping 500 hours. There you go, there it's against my hands. Then it has 3 further sets. So you have 1, 2, and then 3. This also has a setting on it for strobe. So there's a bit of a strobe warning coming up. So if you just hold it down and press it, it turns into a strobe light. So just be aware of that. Just one thing to add, when I go through the actual levels, the heat from that main light on full power is very, very warm, and it is very bright. I'm putting my hand there just to protect my eyes from that light. But yeah, it is very, very bright. So there you go. That's on moon phase. And then we'll go up 1. That's on 1. We'll go up another 1 to 2. That's 2, which gives you plenty of light. And then we'll go up to the final setting, 3. Boom, look at that. That's lighting up the whole of the wood. Plenty of light. Back onto moon phase and then off. So I am in the shed, so like I said, just to demonstrate that it has a magnetic end. There you go, that is obviously stuck to the saw itself. So it's quite a strong magnet, holds on very well. So there you go. So there's one more thing that this torch has, which is the reverse charging. It uses its the 18650 battery inside, so you can charge other devices. However, it's not a big powered battery, so you know it's not for charging big items. And to get into this, you need to press the button 3 times and the light should turn red. So simultaneously, 1, 2, 3, there you go. And that is in the mode of reverse charging. And to get out of that, you just need to press it again 3 times and it goes back to green. So basically that is the setup of the MT22 by Trustfire. So some of the pros for the actual torch itself. It's a solid build. It's ergonomically, it fits in my hand well and it feels solid, along with the clip, so you can clip it onto your trouser or you know onto any other part of your clothing or equipment. And with the magnetic base, yeah, if you want your hands free and you want to stick it on something, that's good. The build quality is very good. It's, you know, the lens, the orange peel lens, which allows it to have a really good beam, is good standard. A bit concerned about the USB port cover, which is here, like I said, with the small little bit of rubber that holds it on, that could snap off. But yeah, and also what I found is you need to make sure that that is in situ. Push it right down so no water ingress will go in there. It's good for USB charging, USB-C, which is the norm nowadays, okay, and also the back charging, okay. It's an 18650 battery, which isn't going to give you much charging, but if you need to boost your batteries or something, then with this, then yeah, it's good. And it's a good balance of light. The beams are good. One of the cons about it, I would say, is that it's the UI, the user information, but having to press these buttons multiple times to get the lights, maybe that could have been a little bit more less complicated, and different settings could have been a little bit better. But other than that, the Trustfire MT22 is really good. At the end of this video, I'll put some footage of the beams at night, just so you can see them and see what they're like. But other than that, a good solid torch, and I would recommend it. It's going to set you back about 30 quid. You know, it's one of them torches that you buy and you don't want to lose. So I recommend that obviously you stick the lanyard on, which comes with it, and obviously, like I said, you do get a spare O-ring to ensure that the torch is waterproof if the other one perishes. So like I said, it's a good torch, and it's, you know, it's small, compact, and handy to use and easy to use. So if you'd like to have one of these, then the product link will be in the description below, and if you go and follow that link, there is a discount code, and it is KL20 or KL20, and you will get 15% off of your purchase. So again, the product link is below in the description, and the product or the discount code is KL20. I'm just making sure that I got it right. KL20 for 15% off. Thanks for watching, guys. Any questions about the torch or anything else, then please drop us a comment, like the video, and I will see you on my next wild camp, hopefully, fingers crossed, weather permitting. Bye for now.